It says, yes, there we go. There we go. Okay. All right. So I will start here in exactly the 5-minute mark. Let me go let my Discord server know. Hey, thank you for tuning in, whoever just tuned in. I'm going to get started here at the 5-minute mark. Let me just send this out to a few people just to let them know that I'm live. Hey, thank you for whoever else who tuned in. I'm going to get started here at the 5-minute mark. Let me see. All right, let me see. And I need to send it to one more chat. And yeah, we should be good. So let me see. I will explain why I really didn't do a stream on Friday here in a minute, but don't worry, guys. I'm still keeping another stream for Friday. This is just to make up for the one that didn't happen on Friday because, yeah, I feel bad about not having one, and it was just really due to technical difficulties and the fact that I was just kind of in a bad mood, and I just felt really comfortable. Like, I don't know why. So I'll get more into detail about that here in about 2 minutes here when I start the stream officially. So, yeah. Thank you to whoever else just tuned in. I will get started here in about exactly 2 minutes. So, hang around for that. I promise I'll get started here in a minute. Just need to let a couple people know who told me to remind them when I am going live. Thank you to whoever else just tuned in. I'm going to get started here in about 2 minutes. My phone froze. I've been having so many technical issues lately, like, I don't know why. All right. So, yeah, I'm going to get started here in 1 minute. Let me just see. Hold on. Let me... Right here. Okay, there we go. I wasn't in the... It just seemed a little lopsided to me. Let me see if I can maybe pull it closer. Okay, that actually looks better. Does that look better to you guys? All right, thank you for whoever just tuned in. I'm going to get started here in about 30 seconds at the 5-minute mark because I don't know why. I just like to give people a chance to come in and everything. So I'm going to get started here in about 20 seconds now. So I really need to push this out of the way. I keep kicking it. All right, so let me see. I'm going to get started here in 5, 4, 3, 2. One. All right. Yeah, let's get started. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cryptocast, your source for all things crypto-related, paranormal, and unknown. I'm your host, Parker, and today we are going to be talking about sleep paralysis and the paranormal aspects associated with it. So, I tried to do this stream on Friday, but I had so many technical issues. Google wouldn't let me do. I use Google Chrome to usually live stream for my YouTube, and it wouldn't let me do that for some reason. So I was kind of a bit upset about that. So I tried my dad's computer, and of course he didn't know he's had the battery out for like about a year or so, or maybe like 2. He just kept it on the charger, so it wouldn't even charge. So yeah, I had trouble with that. So I couldn't use his, so I ended up using my phone. The quality wasn't that good, and I was just agitated, and I was a little bit freaked out, to be honest, too, because I just felt really uneasy. So that's why I didn't have a stream on Friday. I did a little stream. It only lasted for about like 30 minutes. It wasn't that good, and I just ended up deleting that one. So and it was on the same topic as well. So I'm going to come back, and I'm doing this topic again today just to make up for what happened Friday, is my way of saying I'm sorry for the technical difficulties, and sorry that I seemed uneasy and everything. So this is just to make up for that, and there will still be another stream on Friday, Haunted Dolls. Get ready for that. We're going to be talking about Robert, Annabelle, Peggy, Joliet, the Island of Dolls in Mexico. So get ready for that on Friday. It's going to be fun. So, like I said, tonight is going to be about sleep paralysis, but also let me know if you guys would like this idea for a stream as well. I saw Jurassic World today. Well, my shirt says Park, but I saw Jurassic World today. So that kind of makes me want to do a live stream next Friday about living dinosaurs that are still found in the world, like the Mochilium membe, the Miblu, the the Amelia Notuca, the Nugomo, all of those dinosaurs, the Casai-Rex. I want to do a live stream about those dinosaur cryptids next Friday. Yo, Anna, you changed your profile pic. Is that you with really creepy bunny makeup? Yo, I like it. Ooh, that would be real cool. Thank you. And that was not a fart. That was my hands going. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked here, but yeah, I would love to do a dinosaur live stream. So next Friday, I'm doing a dinosaur live stream. Let me guys. No, that doesn't make sense. Let me know in the comments section or in the live chat over here if that is something you guys would totally be interested in, because I would totally love to cover that for you guys. And I'm totally saying totally too much, so I'm totally sorry about that. But anyway, I'm going to get back into sleep paralysis here. Now, before I get into this, though, the live chat is open. Well, of course the live chat's open. It's every YouTube video, live stream ever. So, I mean, no, the lines are open. So if you guys have a sleep paralysis experience or something you would like to add to the conversation, please call me in the number in the title of this video. I'll try to take as many calls as I can. I haven't really gotten too many in the past, so I usually interact with the live chat more. But if you guys want to call in during the middle of the stream to discuss sleep paralysis, or if you guys have any sleep paralysis stories, you guys can call me on that number, and I will answer your calls. And if you guys are too shy to call in, well, don't worry about it, because I was shy to call in on my first live stream as well. So that's why I have the live chat over here, and I will interact with that throughout the stream. So anyway, sleep paralysis. It's hard to actually describe it if you haven't been through it yourself. Now, I haven't been through sleep paralysis myself, so I am going to try my best to describe it in the best way possible. It's somewhere in the middle between being asleep and being awake. And oh, you've had it before, Arena Galaxy? Let me know what it was like, if you saw anything, or anything like that, let me know. Let me know what it was like, because I heard it's scary. Well, of course it's actually. Well, of course I've heard it's scary. You just said it was scary. Let me know if you've seen anything. What happened during sleep paralysis? And hey, Moonlaw, thanks for joining me tonight. But yeah, let me know what happened during your sleep paralysis. I would love to hear from it. I mean, not hear from it. I'd love to hear from you. But yeah, so like I was saying, sleep paralysis is sort of the state of being half asleep and half awake. You're physically awake, but your body is still asleep. You can't move at all. You see all the spooky shit. Like, sometimes people feel like somebody like pressing down on them or sitting on the end of their bed. People see shadow people. People see shadow people like on the ceiling looking down at them. And it is like the scariest thing ever, I heard. People like see alien abductions and everything. And that's what a lot of people, like experts, believe that like a lot of these alien abductions could be. They could be a result of sleep paralysis, them telling these stories, but then it doesn't make sense like why they have like a little tracking chip in their arm if they were asleep, you know what I mean? So some experts believe some sleep paralysis case are attributed to the alien abduction stories and the paranormal, but I don't know. And you see so much stuff that you know is not really there, but you can't move at all. You can't even scream. You can't even move your arms or legs or anything for that matter. And it really, it's just something about it that just really, really freaks people out. I think it's more like a mental thing than it is more of like being like physically afraid. Because I mean, you know these things aren't there, but yet you see them and you're the only one that can see them. Now, some people believe that sleep paralysis, you can, like when you're in that, you're sort of like in a state between the spirit world and the physical world. Well, let me see. Well, I feel lucky in the fact I didn't see or hear anything in memory, but who knows? I could have just forgotten, but it was scary because I couldn't move and I was paralyzed, yet I was awake. Yep. So if you guys see what Marina Galaxy said in the live chat, that is pretty much like a perfect example of sleep paralysis there. Now, she didn't see anything, she says, but she couldn't move and she was awake, which honestly, even if you don't see anything, that is terrifying. Just being awake and having that feeling that you cannot move. Like, just imagine that. Like, you're laying down, you wake up, and then all of a sudden, you can't move at all. So it is a really terrifying thing. Now, I have been lucky enough not to have experienced it yet, but I mean, but my heart goes out to anyone who's experienced it because it seems like absolutely horrifying, you know. So I would not want to go through that myself. The people who have been through that, you guys are strong people, and good job and congrats on making it through that. And my heart goes out to you because that is something I would not want to go through. Maybe I didn't see anything because my head was buried into the pillow and I couldn't move to look. That was also scary because I felt, yeah. I mean, what she said too, like if you lay weird, like it could be easy to suffocate in a way too, because like if you have your face like in a pillow, like Rena Galaxy in the chat did, it would be hard for you to breathe. So that is scary too. And some people hear things too. They hear voices, they hear screaming, they hear like whispers, they hear people talking, and sometimes you can't even see what is talking to you and what the thing is. And it is absolutely horrifying. Now, let me see. There is and a lot of people see shadow people when they're experiencing sleep paralysis. Now, when they go, I can't even. Sorry, I can't. I keep losing my train of thought because my mind's processing things faster than I can actually speak them out. So I apologize for that. But shadow people don't know exactly what shadow people are. They don't know if they're spirits. They don't know if they're people just like phasing through into this dimension. People don't know what they are, but they are terrifying. So pretty much what a shadow person is, it's just pretty much a black mass in the shape of a person that just moves like across the walls, across the floor, whatever really. But I heard it is absolute. But I haven't seen one, as far as I know. But they are absolutely horrifying. And there's an infamous one, a really, really infamous one. He is known as the Hat Man. Now, I know, Moonla, we talked about this before. I have shown you a picture of this before that I found online. It was a picture of Hat Man. Oh, God, this one was actually really fucking freaky, guys. So, there's this family picture, right? It was like back in like the 80s or 90s, maybe, when I don't know, like when it was sort of hard to edit photos. So, I mean, there's a good chance that this could be real. This one guy, the person took the picture, and in the background you see the Hat Man with his hand standing behind a lady, and he has his hand resting on her shoulder. And like later that week, later that day, she died, and people blame the Hat Man for that one because he was in the picture physically placing his hand on her shoulder. And so people don't really know what these shadow people are. If they're ghosts, if they're spirits, if they're people like phasing through to this dimension and going back. If you guys have any shadow person theories, let me know. And if you guys have had a shadow person experience, please let me know. You guys can call in. You guys can comment in the top chat over here. Let me know your theories. Let me know your like if you guys have had any shadow person experiences, because I would love to hear those. Could it be some sort of omen? Now, that actually is a really good question, Kaylee. So, it could be an omen. I guess maybe like a Grim Reaper in sense. But normally when people see shadow people, they get this feeling of dread. And it's just kind of horrifying to experience that. So it could very well be an omen. That is actually a really good question, Kaylee. Or I think I said your name right. Is it Kylie or Kaylee? I think it's, look at it, it's Kylie. So thank you, Kylie. Thank you for that question. That was a really good question. I hope I answered it. If not, let me know. I hope I answered it well enough. All right. I don't know if it would count as a shadow person, but can those sometimes be things people see out of the corner of their eyes that is the shape of a person but it's a shadowy figure? Yes, Rena Galaxy. That is a shadow person. So it depends really on the amount of energy the shadow person has or if it wants to be seen. Sometimes you can see, sometimes they don't like to be looked at directly, so you just see them out of your peripheral vision. I can't even say that word tonight. So you see them out of your peripheral vision, and when you turn to look, like they're just gone, like they're not there anymore. And that could very well be a shadow person. And then sometimes you turn and you look and you just see a shadow like go past the wall. It's just really a matter of if they want to be seen or if they don't want to be seen. And you said you have experienced that, Moonla. Luna. I don't know where I got that from. I was thinking Luna and Moonla, and I just combined them. Sorry about that. But you said you think you might have experienced that, Moonla. Let me know. Actually, let me know in the comments or call in about what exactly happened, because I would love to hear that. Then I've experienced that for my last comment. Saw some shadow figure in the shape of a person, but then I turned and it's gone. Had another shadow-like thing happen, but not sure if it's a shadow person. All right, what was the shadow like thing exactly? Because that I'm kind of confused about. But yeah, shadow people just depends really, like if they want you to see them or just like indirectly see them. So people don't know if these things are good or bad. I heard this story from this one show I used to watch. It was called Mystery Hunters. It was this live show. They had like these two kids. It was this one black kid and this one white girl. They were going around like to different locations around the world, and it was a really good show. And they solved mysteries. They did an episode of Shadow People, and I saw this when I was like 10. So I was like, holy shit, I'm freaking the fuck out about these. There's like this one shadow person. Like sometimes shadow people can latch onto people, and they can like just follow them around and stuff. Like this one lady who lived in this house, she had a shadow person latched on her, and she was like walking down the street, and she looked up and she saw the shadow person that was latched onto her like jump from tree to tree following her. So that would be absolutely horrifying to see. I have a friend who used to see those a lot. Shadow people, or the ones out of your peripheral vision, Kylie. Yeah, I turned and it was gone. I can't pinpoint when I experienced that, but I have a feeling that I have. Okay, that's creepy though. Honestly, in my opinion, the peripheral vision ones. Okay, yeah, those ones are scary in my opinion. So, in my opinion, my personal opinion, shadow people, they are the second. In my opinion, they're the second most scariest paranormal like creature out there, but demons always comes number one because those things are horrifying. You don't want to mess with those. And then there's poltergeist, but yeah, those things are. I'm gonna save those for a ghost video. I'm gonna talk about like all the different types of ghosts for a ghost video. But yeah, in my opinion, demons are the scariest, and then shadow people. Just because, I mean, you feel this overwhelming sense of dread. Well, once I was looking down my hallway, kind of zoning out, but then I saw a shadow shape on the wall that kind of went up the wall, then vanished. That sounds like a typical shadow person, actually, Rena Galaxy. So, yeah, so sometimes they're just there for a split second, and then they're gone. Like, they just disappear, like, within a matter of seconds. And and sometimes you can even see, and sometimes most people see them when they're not even when they're not even experiencing sleep paralysis. Though when they experience sleep paralysis, that is the most common time when people see shadow people. Now, about sleep paralysis, in old folklore, there's this thing called the mare, and what the mare did. So it used to ride this horse, and it got so tired from riding the horse that it needed to sit down. It sat on people's chests. It was like this troll, witch sort of looking thing. It sat on people's chests, and while it was there, they could not move. They had trouble breathing, and they just saw this troll, goblin, witch looking thing sitting on their chest, and they just could not move. And now there is a Japanese yokai that did that. Hold on just 1 second. One of my friends, I just sent them the link. They're like, what the heck is this? I have to explain this to them. All right, there we go. So, yeah. Sent me this last night, and I have just completely forgot the name of it. Sleep paralysis. Okay. Yeah, the let me see, the kanashibari. So it's a term. So the kanashibari is the Japanese term for sleep paralysis, a phenomenon when REM sleep overlaps with waking consciousness. The victim's body is still paralyzed, but the eyes are open, the mind is half awake and half asleep, and the real dream worlds mix together. Stories about the kanashibari go back all the way to ancient times, and it was attributed to supernatural force enacted upon the body. There are a number of legends about kanashibari, and each one points to a different cause. So what the kanashibari is, it's pretty much this woman, like a woman with black hair wearing like a white robe. Kind of picture the Samara from the Ring movies. She's just laying on your chest, watching you sleep. And kanashibari, the translation says bound up with metal, like you can't move. So essentially paralyzed. And Yeah, just imagine that's the Kaneshibari, the yokai right there. Just imagine waking up and not being able to move and seeing this sitting over you. That would be absolutely horrifying. I probably wouldn't be able to scream. Actually, no, I couldn't scream because I obviously can't move. I do remember once my dad said he had sleep paralysis once on our basement couch, and he saw something that looked entirely demonic. Well, Rena Galaxy, remember, next time I go over to your house, we are going to do that paranormal investigation of your basement, see what we can find before we move. That sounds really scary. No, thank you. Nope. Would not handle that well. Yeah, I don't think I would either. And but yeah, just waking up, seeing her, or seeing the mare, or just seeing something sitting on you, sitting next to you, standing by you, just watching you, knowing you can't scream, you can't move, you can't do anything. I would literally be terrified. But yeah, like I was saying about shadow people, though, they are seen as sleep paralysis, but they're more commonly seen while you are in sleep paralysis. So people don't know if they're just tricks of the eye or if they're real things. Now, I personally believe that shadow people are real and they're terrifying. If you guys have seen the movie or the franchise Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddie Mercury, I mean, not Freddie Mercury, no. Why did I say Freddie Mercury? Just imagine that now, Freddie Mercury just like attacking you in your dreams, and yeah, just singing Bohemian Rhapsody, or another one, Bites the Dust, every time he kills you. But yeah, just imagine Freddie Mercury instead of Freddy Krueger. But no, Freddy Krueger in Nightmare on Elm Street, he attacks people in their dreams, and while they are being while he's attacking them in their dreams and stuff, they cannot move whatsoever. So it is essentially sleep paralysis. That movie is essentially about sleep paralysis. Freddie Mercury singing "Don't Stop Me Now" as he's trying to kill you instead of Freddy Krueger. Random question: do you take requests for future topics? Yes, I do. I always am open to fan suggestions. So if you have a fan suggestion, just let me know in the comments below. Let me know in the live chat. I have my social media in the link in the description below. I have my Tumblr. I have my Discord. I have my Twitter. Just let me know what topic you would want me to cover, and I will cover it for you guys. Because a lot of these topics come from fan suggestions. Like this one, a lot of people wanted me to do this one, so I decided, what the heck, I'm going to do this one. The topic was Black Eyed Kids. Oh crap! I almost fell. I leaned back. And yeah. Black Eyed Kids would be awesome. I've been wanting to do that one for a while. I'm thinking about maybe doing that one in about like 2 weeks, maybe after I do next week's stream, which would be the Living Dinosaurs. So I will definitely do Black Eyed Children. Unless you guys don't want me to, let me know if Black Eyed Children would be something you would like me to cover in a future live stream. Because yeah, that would be really cool for me to do. I would love to do that. Yay, no dolls. Oh, no. Moonlaw. No, don't think you're getting out of that one, Moonlaw. I am doing a dolls live stream this Friday, Haunted Dolls. So we're going to be covering Robert, Joliet, Peggy, all of these, Harold the Doll, all these haunted dolls. Yeah, you pretty much jinxed it, Moonlight. Yeah, but yeah, I've been planning on doing the Haunted Dolls one for Friday. This live stream is just because this live stream is on this weird date because like I said, I had technical issues on Friday, so I wanted to do this one to make up for you guys, since I did do a little live stream on my phone, but it wasn't good quality. I was agitated, and I was just a little bit upset, and I just felt like really anxious and everything and uncomfortable, so I didn't want to put that on you guys, so that's why I canceled the stream early, and that is why I'm doing this one today. So yeah, that is so yeah, I'm just doing this one just to make it up for you guys, since you guys really wanted this topic. If I didn't do it today, I was planning on doing it again sometime, and I just wanted to do this just for you guys, since you guys really wanted this topic, and I fucked it up pretty bad last week with the technical issues and being anxious and everything. So I wanted to do a good stream for you guys today. I'll need to watch some Haunted Dolls Count on Tape videos to get me in the mindset for an episode over Haunted Dolls. Oh yeah, there's so many Haunted Dolls out there. Just if you watch some videos on them, some of them, I'm going to probably be covering more of the famous one. I guess I do have a good doll story I could call in about on Friday. Yeah, Moonlight. I know you sent me a text about that the other day, but I really didn't understand it all that well. So maybe if we call later or something, you can explain it to me better, because I kind of got the gist of it, but I would love to hear it again. So yeah, let me know about that one, because that one does sound freaky. And what else is cool though too? I got somebody in my Discord server. They drew me a piece of fan art. I'm gonna put it like right here in the wall in the back. I'm going to print that out. I'm going to have it ready on here by Friday. So if you guys would like to submit me some fan art, my contact info is in the link in the description below. So if you would like your art featured in the background, just send me some fan art via my social media links. I'll put it in the back and I'll shout you out. So I want to kind of liven this thing up a bit, because right now it's looking kind of dull. I want to get this thing like really pretty, beautiful, and everything with your guys' artwork. So I want to do that. I have a doll. Don't think it's haunted, but it still gives me the creeps. Send me a picture of it, Rena Galaxy. I'd like to see it. Or you can even send it to the Discord too. But yeah, so there was just so many things about sleep paralysis. In so many cultures around the world. It seems like it's been going on for a while, and I'll send you a picture later after the stream. All right, got it. But also another stream I'm thinking of it that I would like to do. Would you guys like to see? It seems like each culture and each place around the world has their own version of the Bigfoot. Would you guys like me to do a stream about that, just talking about the Bigfoots around the world and the Bigfoot species? Because I would like to do that, because we have the Yowie, we have the Yeti, we have the Almas, we have Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Bukit-Timah Monkey Man, Mono Grande, the Deloy's ape. I could do so much about that. I would love to do that. If you guys are down for it, I would like to do that. And then I could maybe do one day just cryptids by state. I could do like Texas cryptids, Colorado cryptids, Wyoming cryptids. I think that would be fun to do. I do want to do a whole ghost stream on Halloween. I'm still planning on it. I don't know how long YouTube lets you live stream for, but if it lets you do it for a little while, I'm planning on Halloween. I'm planning on starting a live stream at 7 o'clock, going all the way till midnight, just reading horror stories, reading paranormal stories, and all that fun stuff. So if you guys have a story, though, at some point you would like to submit, just contact me in my social media links in the description below. And one day I would just like to have a stream too, where I read fan stories that and experiences that you guys have been through. So I think that would be kind of cool. Whenever I get to, let me say 100 subscribers, 100 members to the family, I would like to do a Q&A session, just in case you guys have like any random questions you guys have to ask me. I would love to do a Q&A at some point. So I'm going to set the bar for 100 subscribers before I do that. And then when I get 100 subscribers, I will have a Q&A session on here. So I think that would be really fun. Now, but yeah, like I was saying though, like each culture has like their own version of sleep paralysis in a way. Like I said, there's the Japanese yokai that is associated with it. There's the mare. Those are the main two that I know off the top of my head. If you guys know any more, let me know. Sleep paralysis is popular in subcultures too, like in the paranormal aspects and horror movies and all that stuff. So I mean, sleep paralysis is kind of a rare thing, yet it's just sort of common in the world as well. So, I mean, not many people have it, but I mean, there's just so many stories about it, and it's just horrifying. So, I mean, there isn't a cure for sleep paralysis yet, sadly. I mean, I think there's just more like treatments and ways that you can avoid getting sleep paralysis. I have a little list here. I have a little list here about ways that maybe that you guys won't be able to, that'll help you guys not experience sleep paralysis. Let me see if I can find it. One of them is to go to bed early and get a lot of sleep, because like the more tired you are, it really messes with you. All right, so let me see. We're gonna consult WebMD here. Dr. Parker's giving you medical advice. I'm not a practicing PhD, guys, so take this with discretion and please do not sue me if it goes wrong. Okay, so let me see. So these are things that contribute to sleep paralysis. Lack of sleep, changing sleep schedules, mental conditions such as bipolar disorder, sleeping on the back, other sleep problems such as narcolepsy or nighttime leg cramps, use of certain medications such as those for ADHD and substance abuse. Now, I mean, those are like more of the severe cases. So those are the things that can lead up to you getting sleep paralysis. And then let me see. And then how is sleep paralysis diagnosed? You feel anxious about your symptoms. Your symptoms leave you very tired during the day. Your symptoms keep you up during the night. So all that stuff can lead to sleep paralysis. Well, that's actually how it's diagnosed. And then how is it treated? Improving sleeping habits, such as making sure you get 6 to 8 hours of sleep each night. So in other words, not me. The life of a college student. Tell me about it. Using antidepressants, medication if prescribed to help regulate sleep cycles. Treating any mental health problems that may contribute to sleep paralysis. Treating other sleep disorders such as narcolepsy or leg cramps. And there is no cure for it, but it is sort of treatable if you follow those steps, and you may still get it, but I mean, it'll be more rare. So those are the ways that you guys can try to avoid getting sleep paralysis if you've experienced it before. Well, at least according to WebMD. I'm not a doctor, so like I said, just take this with discretion. Don't sue me. I'm not a practicing physician, so put that out there. I'm sorry if you guys hear that. The cuckoo clock in the other room went off, and it's like 3 minutes ahead, so it is 8. But you know, I'm gonna keep this going for about like 20 more minutes because I like to get hour streams, because there's just a lot to talk about, and I feel like an hour-long show is a good time limit. So I'm gonna try to keep these shows about an hour. Sometimes we run over a bit, which is actually good, because I don't mind it. I love talking to you guys. You guys are the reason I do this show, as well as me just being like an enthusiast for all this stuff, because I have loved cryptozoology since I was a kid. I can't say I like the paranormal when I was younger. Like, I was absolutely horrified of the paranormal, to be honest. Like when I was like probably up to 12 years old, I was freaked out by the paranormal. Like watching those shows, like I could not sleep at night. Like I had to run my parents' room, sleep on the floor, have one of them come in my room and sleep with me because I was like absolutely terrified for some reason. Because I was scared of the paranormal. I was actually probably like about 10 years old. Oh God, my parents took me to like therapy for it or counseling. I didn't even know it was counseling like until I just realized until I actually went to therapy. I'm just like, wait a minute. I went to counseling and therapy when I was 10 because of ghosts. But no, I mean, that whole thing was just complete bullshit. But, but yeah, now I actually love ghosts, paranormal and stuff. I can, like, for a while now, I've been able to watch these, like, paranormal ghost videos for, like, a long time without being like extremely freaked out. I'm just like, oh yeah, that's cool. I mean, sometimes I just get a little uneasy watching them just because, well, obviously it's, you know, paranormal and ghost stuff. I mean, who wouldn't feel uneasy in some of that stuff? But I mean, but yeah, I can handle it. So I actually go on ghost hunts sometime. I've been on one. I'm planning on going on more. Dude, Sam, I couldn't watch Ghostbusters until I was 12, and yet here I am. Okay, you guys can hate me for this. You guys are gonna absolutely fucking hate me for this. I have never seen Ghostbusters. Or if I have, it has been years, and I don't remember any of it. But would you guys recommend that movie to me? Let me know, because I really want to see Ghostbusters. I haven't seen a lot of horror movies. Adding it to the list. Moonla, have you seen Ghostbusters? Because I want to see that movie still too. I've seen the Ring movies. I haven't seen the third one. I like the first two. I haven't seen the third Ring. I've seen one of the Saw movies, the newest one. I've seen. Oh, I'm currently like binge watching like the middle of Winchester. Moonla, we got to finish that up. Maybe tonight on Skype. I don't know. Up to you. But I would like to do a live stream one day about like haunted locations like around the world, like that are tourist attractions and kind of obscure. So that would be kind of fun to do. But I've seen, what other horror movies have I seen? I've seen Friday the 13th. I haven't seen Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm probably going to watch that on my own time. What else? I kind of want to see Cabin in the Woods. If you guys have any good horror movies, please let me know please just let me know about any good horror movies you guys suggest. I'll definitely check them out. What else have I seen? I have the Blair Witch, the original one, taped. Hey, welcome to the Discord, Arena Galaxy. Glad to have you there. But yeah, so if you guys have any other horror movies that you want me to see, let me know. I watched this list about like the shittiest horror movies. It was from Watch Mojo. But I mean, not the best channel, but they're addictive to watch. So, Cabin in the Woods is really good. All right, I will definitely check that one out. Let me see. You know, in honor of the new JoJo's Bizarre Adventures coming out this week, I'm going to say JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is scary. Scary, actually, how good it is. So if you guys like JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, I would definitely check that out. Totally not sponsored at all by David Productions. But yeah, JoJo's Bizarre Adventures is good. It's not a movie. It's just an anime series. If you guys like anime, you haven't checked it out, strongly suggest checking it out. Season 5 is coming out this Thursday, I believe. So I strongly suggest watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. It's a good anime, good show. Now, some people classify the Jurassic Park franchise movies like as horror. What would you guys say? Would you guys say Jurassic Park is kind of like a horror movie, or is it just more action? Because I've heard both arguments, really. So, no. Okay, no. Yes, I agree with you, no. Feel like an action adventure. Yeah, I mean, sometimes there are sometimes there are little jump scares. I saw Jurassic World today with my one friend and my dad. There was like we sat next to, I sat next to this one Mexican lady, like she was right next to me, and like every time like a dinosaur just like jumped out of nowhere, she just went ah, and I had to cover my ear, but luckily she switched spots with her kid like halfway through the movie, and then like every time like somebody got killed or something, she just went oh shit, like really loud, and it was just like the most annoying thing ever. But Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom was a good movie. I still want to try one of those Jurassic Chomp Lizards from DQ. That's on my list of things to try before it's gone. Totally not sponsored again, by the way. But yeah, strongly suggest checking out the Jurassic franchise, the new Jurassic World movie. And if you haven't seen Jurassic Park, well, where have you been? I suggest checking it out. It's a good franchise movie. I don't know which one I like better, the second or the first Jurassic World, but they were both really good. I enjoyed it very much. There's a bunch of assholes in those movies, but like there normally is for the villains, like you hate the villains, and it's so satisfying when you see them get killed. So yeah, that's why I kind of like movies like that. You get the one asshole in the movie, if you guys know what I mean. You hate him so much, and then when he dies, you're just like, finally, thank God he's finally gone. But yeah, let me see. But yeah, Freddy Krueger. Nightmare on Elm Street. Freddy Krueger is that movie is pretty much about sleep paralysis and the fact that you can't move when Freddy's coming for you. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. Yeah, that stuff. I haven't seen that movie. For those of you who have seen Nightmare on Elm Street, let me know if it's good. Freddy Krueger, believe it or not, he actually made it into a Rick and Morty episode. He's sort of like a little running character in there now. His name's Scary Terry. He's pretty much Freddy Krueger, but just named Scary Terry. And he has a family that looks just like him. So yay, that's fun, I guess. Now let me see. Sleep. Well, let me see what else I can talk about. Sleep paralysis, because there still is a good amount. Let me see what I'm gonna. Since sometimes it's hard like to remember all this info because there's so much. Sometimes I like to double check my sources a bit. So let me see. Sleep paralysis is when, during awakening or fall asleep, a person is aware but unable to move or speak. During an episode, one may hear, feel, or see things that are not there. It often results in fear. Episodes generally last between a couple of minutes, and it may occur as a single episode or be recurrent. So yeah, just imagine, heck, even 10 seconds of that would be bad. Can you imagine going through that for about like not being able to move for like 5 minutes? That oh god, no. I would freak out. But even if it went on for me for like 10 seconds, that would be horrifying, but let alone 5 minutes. Yeah, I don't think I could handle that. And like I said, you guys, like people who have sleep paralysis, they can feel things like sitting on them, touching them. I don't know what I'm doing here. People can even feel, like this one is actually really creepy, but people can actually feel like breath, like someone's breathing on them, but there is nothing there breathing on them. People can actually feel like cold or warm breath just breathing on them. They hear noises, they hear voices, they hear all the scary stuff that I would personally not want to go through. let me see, actually. One day, would you guys like this? Let me know if I did a live stream going ghost hunting. Would you guys like to see that? If so, let me know, because that would be something cool to do one day. Like go like to the little haunted town, like the little haunted street at night, because this was the street that I went to before, and I actually got some stuff on camera. So if you guys would like to see that at some point, I would be happy to do it for you. So I live in this town that I live right by. It's this little street. It's just like a straight down street, kind of it's by the Missouri River. My one friend got lucky. There is this old church that was built and on top of a graveyard, and the graveyard, it's on the ghost tours. I've never been on a ghost tour before. I just kind of did my own thing. But it's called the Lost Graveyard, where this church is built on top of. And there, people see like sometimes during the fall, this lady wearing white. Like they call her the Lady in White, and she comes out, sits on the benches, stands outside the church because apparently she was waiting for her love. Her body is buried there underneath the church, and my friend, I have the picture. I'll upload it. I'll try to upload it on my Twitter. My one friend, he sent it to me. He actually got the picture of the white lady sitting like on a bench. Like isn't fully formed yet, but she's forming. I'll show you the picture here really quick. Actually, I'll post them on Twitter so you guys can see it better, but let me see. There we go. Yeah, that's freaky, isn't it? She's literally sitting on that bench. I'll definitely upload that one on Twitter. This one's really hard to see, but if you look, let me see right here. Oh no, that's getting personal stuff there. I don't know if you can see right here where my finger's pointing. You can maybe see a lady's face right here. This is one that I took. Some people really can't see it because I took this one from far away, so I zoomed in on the window. But yeah, if you see right here, maybe you can see like the ear, you can see the back of the hair, you can see the face right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I can see it. Because yeah, there's the face, the hair. It looks like a lady looking out the window. So I'm going to upload those two on Twitter so you guys can get a better look at them. Let me know your thoughts on them. Let me see what else I can talk about. Narcolepsy, REM sleep. Between 8% and 50% of people experience sleep paralysis at some point in their life, and about 5% have regular episodes. Males and females are affected equally. Sleep paralysis has been described throughout history. It is believed to have played a role in the creation of stories about alien abduction and other paranormal events, which is actually kind of cool. So, that's what I meant to talk about. Okay, thank you, Wikipedia, for bringing this up. Yes. So, like I said, I usually have to keep a little tab open on my phone just because there's just so much info. It's all hard to remember. Now, sometimes during sleep paralysis, some people experience paranormal intercourse. As weird as that sounds, there are like these demonic things called incubus and succubus. They are the exact same thing, except incubus are male and succubus are female, and they have sex with people during sleep paralysis. So, yeah, ghost sex. It's scarier than I actually made it out to be, but yeah. And let me see. I'm sorry, I'm itching my nose a lot today. I think it's allergies or something. Let me see. Common things seen during sleep paralysis. Just to double check, just to make sure I got everything. 15 people on this. Okay, yeah. So sometimes people hear things whisper like right in their ear, like get up close and are just like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna do a little ASMR video here for you guys." You know, getting up real close to the camera, doing a little ASMR. But no. But yeah, people get like real get up, hear things like really close up to their ear, just whispering in their ear. People see shadow men. This one person in this account says they saw cats and penguins, which is weird. And it takes time and effort to wake up. Yeah, it's scary. People see hallucinations. All right. Okay, so I found some statistics here. Poll 1, what was your experience during sleep paralysis? 6.1% said out of body. 6.5% of people said other. 9.3% said never had it. 9.9% said intruder. 15% said felt crushed or strangled. 24.3% said several of these. And 28.8% said demons or other beings. So yeah, a lot of people experience these demons and other paranormal creatures during sleep paralysis. How scared are you during sleep paralysis? 10 being the worst, 1 being the least. So for 1, 2.2 people said that they weren't scared. For 2, 1.2 people said they weren't scared at all. For 3, 1.5 people said they weren't scared. 4, 1.9% people said they weren't too scared. 5 at the halfway mark, 4%. 6, 4.2. 7, 8.8. 9, 10.2. 8, 13.1. And 10, 52.9% of people were terrified. That's more than half the people. What age did you first have sleep paralysis? 30 plus said 8%, under 13, 21.3, 20 to 29, 21.5, and 13 to 19, 49.2% of people have experienced sleep paralysis. What? Paralysis. And then it says 2 to 10 episodes have sleep, like 2 to 10 people have sleep paralysis in their life, and it says, or that's how many days they have it like in a row, 2 to 10. What helps you stop sleep paralysis? And believe it or not, according to some people, what people said help stop sleep paralysis, 18.8% of people said prayer. They pray and it goes away. So let me see. People see intruders, people see demons, people go around the world with an out-of-body experience. Converting sleep paralysis into lucid dreaming, that's a whole nother thing that I would talk about. I don't have time for, though. But all right, guys, it's actually been an hour, so I'm probably going to cut it off right here, but thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm coming back this Friday, remember, for my Haunted Dolls live stream. Be sure to come in and check that out. I would love to hear from you guys and love to see you guys back. If you guys like this video, be sure to hit that like button, and if you disliked it, yes. if you guys didn't like it. I usually try to say something clever here. I can't think of anything clever for sleep paralysis, you know? But yeah, if you guys disliked it, you can go ahead and dislike it as well. But also comment below your stories, your thoughts on sleep paralysis, your theories, all that fun stuff. I would love to hear from you guys. Also, please check out my social media in the link in the description below. Like I said, if you guys would like to, you could maybe draw some fan art. I'll put it in the wall in the back. I'll shout you guys out if I post it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope to see you back on Friday, and message me, guys, if you have any questions, anything you would like to share with me, or anything, any topic suggestions, because I would love to hear from you guys. That's the reason I do this channel, is for you guys. All right, guys. So with that being said, this has been Cryptocast. I've been your host, Parker. Have a safe week, and have a safe 4th of July tomorrow if you're from America. And if you're not from America, I hope you have a safe day in general. And I will see you guys Friday with Haunted Dolls. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I've been your host, Parker. See you guys.